Remember when you were growing up, you had one relative that would be into photography a lot and who would travel a lot? Well, I had an uncle, or should I say, my mother had an uncle who took a lot of photographs from his travels all over the world. And on quiet nights when there wasn't anything else to do, since we didn't have television up in the Laurentians, he would pull out his slides from different trips that he had been on. I mean, we would see places like Venice, and we would see places like Chichen Itza, and I remember travels all over Europe and some places even like Thailand. He had been to Bangkok and Australia, and he had taken photographs for decades and decades, and he just showed us these slideshows of everywhere where he had been. Well, this video is a little bit like that because it's kind of like a slideshow, but a video slideshow. I mean, I can't really tell one story with this footage. It's just random footage of Death Valley, and there isn't much commentary in there, so the sound is really crap. Most of what you hear is the air conditioner of the car blowing full pin and keeping us cool while we're driving through the heat of Death Valley. It's a beautiful place. It's striking. I mean, every time I get back there in the region, I have to go through the valley and take in once again the deep blue sky and the contrasting colors of the rocks and the different layers that had been deposited on some ancient ocean or lake thousands and thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of years ago. And it's just beautiful in the desert. Gives me a lift every time. Well, anyway, getting back to my great uncle's pictures, there we would be. He would have his little Zeiss projector, which had a slider thing where you put one slide on one side and then you'd slide it to the other side. And if you'd forgotten to change the slide on the other side, you'd get a blank white screen with little pieces of fuzz and hair. I think a little bit of his enthusiasm rubbed off on me because I found myself making slides through the 80s, the 1980s that is, and I have a briefcase full of slides that I haven't really done anything with, and that's either maybe because there was nobody around or there was never any time to show them, to project them on something. Now, last year I got myself a scanner, and the nice thing about the scanner is it can scan the slides, and you can make digital copies of the slides, but the trouble is, once again, that there isn't enough time, and who would want to see them anyway? I really don't know. But eventually I will do something with them, and maybe some of them will show up here on YouTube. I wouldn't want to bore you with one slideshow after another, so I'm gonna probably trickle them in bit by bit as time goes on. Maybe I'll make more music with GarageBand to accompany these slides of different things. I don't know yet. I'll do something, I guess. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying these images of Death Valley. I had a lot of fun going there, although Cindy's take on it was maybe not quite so enthusiastic as mine. I need to be honest and say that the whole time, that one day we were in Death Valley, she couldn't wait to leave and was saying that she'll never come back again. There she is in the car.
Like the moon or something. Yeah.
Yes, it's true that the landscape is desolate and barren. It's almost moon-like. I think it was Death Valley where the astronauts were practicing some rock sampling techniques that they would use on the moon when they were collecting samples there. I think I once picked up a sample of rhyolite from somewhere in Death Valley, and it was in the trunk of my car for many years. I think I left it in Indiana somewhere next to a pond that belonged to a friend of mine. It was the latest piece of rock that he had there. Did I digress? Yeah, I did just a bit. I think the sun must have got to me.
That looks like snow.
It's not. It's not. Different colors of rock and dirt, sand and sky. I can't get enough of the desert, and I can't get enough of Death Valley. I can't wait to go back again. What do you say, Cindy?
Bye.
In other words, have a nice trip.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice place to see once.
Once.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, honey, you're on your own.
Oh, look, there's a floating beer can. Yeah, okay, I'm on my own. I guess I'll enjoy it without you. Just like you'll enjoy Alaska without me. So here we will be passing by Furnace Creek for the last time. That's the last time we were there, with this row of palm trees. And after that we left Death Valley and we were on our way to Rhyolite and Beatty. What a thrill that was.
No, that ain't snow.
Sure looks like it.
It does.
Looks like dirty snow.
it's salty dirt.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, but from our experience, it would look like snow.
Yeah.
No, salt.
But we know from the temperature outside that it couldn't be snow.
Not as bad as it was in the middle of the day when I was out there out at Badwater. Now it's not too bad. It's getting better.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock, so.
Fetwick. Fetwick.
Beckwick.
Fetwick. Fetwick.